The Lakers have been eliminated from the NBA playoffs, and going into the offseason, this roster has some clear weaknesses that need to be addressed. First of all, LA's gotta get another center besides Jackson Hayes. And also, I think they could use a little more bench depth. So let's upgrade this roster in an effort to win Luka his first chip and Bron one more ring before he retires. Unfortunately, we don't have any picks to work with in this year's draft, but we do have a few future firsts at our disposal if we want to make any deals. Given that we don't have any draft selections, we're going to skip right past the draft and head to team player options. LeBron declines his player option, he'll be hitting free agency, and Dorian Finney-Smith accepts. As far as qualifying offers, I think I'll pass on Trey Jemison and Christian Koloko. We got to make sure that we re-sign LeBron, $46 million. Oh, he's got an offer from the Nets. Hopefully he'll just take my $46 million plus the no trade clause. Yeah, he doesn't want to go to the Nets. They're sorry. With all due respect, I'm sorry, Nets fans. Do we have any other cap space to work with? Doesn't look like it. And I don't really think opening up cap space is going to be the smartest route here, because we'd have to give up so many different players in order to do that. But around free agency is typically the best time to make deals in 2K as far as trades go, because teams have cap space, they have more flexibility to take on players. So I'm going to try and package together Gabe Vincent and DFS, and we're looking for a center here. I mean, Goga's not bad, but I'd like somebody a little better than that. I might need to look to make my own deal. And having some more picks could be really helpful. I did not mean to put Luka in the trade finder, my fault. But having some more picks could be really helpful. So I'm going to trade Shake Milton for a first. And then Maxi Kleber, yeah, you can go as well. We'll get another first there. So we're working with 4 first-round picks. We're going to see what teams are selling or rebuilding and then try and snag a center. You know, it'd be kind of funny if we doubled back on Mark Williams. But I think the Charlotte Hornets are probably mad at us, so I'm not going to try and trade with them. Also, why are they saying they're contending? What are you, delusional? You're the Hornets, buddy. You know who I like for this team? Walker Kessler. He's a rim protector. He can finish lobs. He's basically everything the Lakers would need. So I'll give you Gabe Vincent. I'll throw a first-round pick. I'll give you 2 firsts because Walker Kessler is a pretty valuable player. They're not even going for 2 firsts. I guess I'll throw a third just because we really got to win right now. Deal is done. Welcome to the team, Kessler. He's on a really good team-friendly contract. Speaking of contracts, let's get this LeBron deal to go through. Welcome back, Brom. 1-year deal. And we'll see how much money we have left afterwards to sign players. Looks like we can sign some 78 overalls. Do we really only have minimums left? Oh, we got a little more than a minimum, about 5-6 million. But I'm going to save that for later. Right now, I'm just going to sign guys to the minimum. We'll go Dante Exum, Spencer Dinwiddie. GP2 would be a fire pickup on the minimum. Y'all seen the way he's been playing for the Warriors. Oh, GP2 goes back to the Warriors. We get Dinwiddie, we get Exum. Give me, Day'Ron Sharpe, young big man. I offered him a 3-year contract, and he'll take that. And I think that's all I'm really going to be able to do in free agency, unfortunately. I'm going to throw out a few more contracts just to have some extra players. Welcome back, Laker legend Taurean Prince. And you know, it'd be legendary if you press the subscribe button. We're on the road to 200K, dropping lots of extra videos with all the playoff action, teams getting eliminated, everything like that. Christian Koloko takes his qualifying offer. I did not give y'all the qualifying offers. Whatever, it's all right. Austin Reeves regresses. Luka regresses. I expected Bron to get worse, but not these other guys. Shout out to Kessler, getting better. He's up to an 86. That makes me like that deal even more. Dalton Connect goes up 3 to an 80. And how about Barani? Now a 72 overall. Only tied for being the worst player on the team instead of being the definitive worst guy. Also, DFS, man. Great player in real life. I feel like 2K severely underrates him. But like, he might be useless for us on this team, with all due respect. He's a 75 overall. He's probably not going to be able to play, and his contract's kind of big. We need to cut players going into the season, and, you know, I didn't sign Koloko or Jemison. They just somehow ended up here. But I can't trade them because I just signed them. So DFS, I'm sorry, but you got to go. You're not going to be able to do anything for me. Even though JJ Redick had you playing the entire second half the other day, and you were pretty solid. I don't really know what I can do. It's unfortunate. I feel like some role players just get cooked in this game. They got us at 11th in the power rankings going into the season. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I don't love the depth we have on the roster. I said I wanted to address depth, and I feel like I didn't do a great job of that, although there always is time to make more changes once the trade deadline comes around. I think for now, this roster should be able to more than keep us afloat. We should be one of the better teams in the conference, I'd hope. and then we can just look to further upgrade. And trust me, I'll be aggressive when it comes to making moves, because we just don't have time to waste here. Bron's probably going to retire on us after this season. If not this year, next year. The good news is we're playing well above 500 basketball. Bad news is the rest of the conference is playing at a very high level as well. The Timberwolves are ahead of us with a 37-12 record, and the Thunder are right on our tails. So are the San Antonio Spurs, only 2 games back of us. So a very competitive conference. We'll get to the deadline. All right, we're at the 2 spot still. We're right there on Minnesota. We're almost caught up to them. As far as the stats go, Bron's still really solid. He is going to retire after this year. Reeves is great, giving us 21 a night. I had to up his shot tendency prior to the video because 2K has his shot tendency at like a 60 and he'll average like 12 points. He's Austin Reeves, so I upped his shot tendency to make sure he played like it. Connect's been really good. I think Connect deserved more playoff minutes for the Lakers. Walker Kessler, yeah, he's been blocking shots for us. We don't expect him to score a ton. Now, another stat I like to look at is estimated wins added. Let's slide over here. You got Luka, Bron, Reeves. Okay, as you'd expect, Walker's been solid. Rui, not so much. And Hachimura is our 5th starter here. Oh, actually, we've been starting Vando, who's been, oh my gosh, GG. So Rui and Vando haven't been great. Maybe we look to package both of them together, get an upgrade at the power forward spot. We can see what teams are selling or rebuilding. You got Sacramento. Honestly, Keegan Murray wouldn't be a bad pickup, and I don't think he'd be incredibly hard to get. Bam! Now, you talk about a big. How about Bamante? You know what I mean? Clippers are selling. As much as I am a huge Kawhi Leonard fan, I don't think he fits us. His contract's so big. Giannis! Now look. Now look, man. I don't know how we would pull that deal off, but Luka Doncic is a Laker, so nothing really makes sense. I gotta at least put in a call. And you know, it's Giannis. I'd give you Reeves. I'd give you Rui. They're gonna say no to that, obviously. I'll throw you a first, make it 2. We don't really have any highly valuable first. I'll make it 3. I'd give you Walker as well. And this is a lot to give up, but listen, it's Giannis. Like I said before, we're not gonna be able to do a Giannis trade. Simply do not have the assets, which is a shame. I mean, it would have been fire to go get Giannis. But is there any way where we could acquire some more assets? Wow, we can get Brook Lopez for Christian Coloco. That doesn't sound too bad. But you know what's even better? 2 first-round picks. What if we just stack up a ton of assets, go in, and get this Giannis deal done? That would be ridiculous, man. It really would. But I think it's a possibility. So let me at least try. I feel like I'd be crazy not to try. Worst case scenario, we got a bunch of draft picks, and we can just use those to make another deal. I don't feel like there's really a universe where this backfires. I mean, there probably is, because knowing me, I'll find a way to fumble this. But now we got like 8 first-round picks, maybe 6, 7, somewhere around there. I don't feel like counting all those, bro. And what I'm looking for is a team that's doing really bad and might be willing to trade their pick, so then I can in turn give that to the Milwaukee Bucks. Looks like the Jazz are absolutely terrible this year. Their pick belongs to OKC. I don't want to talk to OKC, bro, because they got all these picks. They're greedy with them. But if I can finesse the Clippers pick and get the Utah pick, I would be just, overjoyed. They want Austin Reeves. They'll give me Aaron Wiggins. So they're willing to negotiate. I think as a contending team, they want a player rather than... you know what I mean? But they rather have players than have picks. I give you Dalton Connect. You can keep Aaron Wiggins and just give me somebody worse, okay? And Dalton Connect's been good for us. I'd actually like to use him in a Giannis deal, but I think getting these picks would move mountains for us. They got to send me a little more salary that can come from, I don't know. How about Topic? I don't know if, that isn't going to work. It's not enough. Can I just get this Clipper pick for like 3 firsts? They want Bronny. I'm sorry, Bron. I know you're probably going to have me fired, but that's just, I got to do it. I'm sorry, Bron. Aaron Wiggins, you're going to play small forward for me. You go up to an 81. So now we've got a solid Clipper pick. We call the Bucks back, say, hey, I got a little more for you. I'll give you Reeves. I'll give you Kessler. I'll give you Rui just like last time. You throw me back Tyler Smith. Tyler Smith's got a little bit of value. Give me Pat Connaughton. We're acquiring 17 mil more than allowed. Who did I send out last time to match the salary? Oh, here we go. I put in Vando and now it works. This is like half the team, bro. I'm trading half the team for Giannis. I'll throw in this Clipper pick. Come on, please. I've done a lot to try and get this done. Yes! What have I done? What have I done? I've been sitting here just staring at the screen wondering what just happened. But I'll tell you this, we're far from done here. Giannis, you're going to play, are you going to play center? Oh no, man. Well, the problem is I gutted the whole roster. I mean, it's Giannis, so I'm not mad about it. And we do have picks, so we can maneuver a little bit here, get some depth going, hopefully. We just made a risky play right there. But I'd do it 10 times out of 10, okay? It's Giannis. I can't trade Pat Connaughton because he just got here, which is really unfortunate because his salary could be quite useful to us in a trade. Give me Pippen Jr. and Mitchell Robinson for Trey Jemison, Aaron Wiggins, and 2 firsts. That just gives us some additional depth. Pippen Jr. will come off the bench. Mitchell Robinson, you might start. I need a 2 guard who can start for me. Nurkic, oh, he's stuck on the team. That's a shame. Bro, Nurkic is just so awful in 2K. Give me Ben Simmons here in this deal for Dinwiddie. Simmons is going to play backup 3 where he goes up to an 83 overall. He'll be one of our better bench players. Mitchell Robinson starts at center. Connect, can you play 2? You can't. Dalton's been really good, so I hesitate to even look at offers, but we really need a 2 guard. How's Bees playing? He's shooting it really well. I mean, so is Connect, though. You know what I mean? Case and Wall is kind of interesting. Well, maybe not in 2K. Let's go Day'Ron Sharpe, Dante Exum, and we can't trade this pick, but I can throw a second. I'm just looking for a 2. We can get Bees in that trade. We could get Vert and Jaden Hardy. Jaden Hardy's awesome in 2K, averaging 15 points over there in Dallas. So let's take this trade. Shout out to Dallas, another donation here. That makes Pippen Jr. kind of expendable, but we can't trade Pippen Jr. because he just got here. So Pippen, I'm going to play you. Yeah, you're going to be the backup 2. It's going to be weird. Karis LeVert, you're going to play the 3. Wait, so it'd be Luka, Pippen, Bron. Hold on. We slide Ben over to the 4. So then it'd be Luka, Scotty, Bron, Giannis, Mitch, Connect, Ben, LeVert, Hardy, Nurk. I need a 2, so Vert, you're actually going back to the 2. All right, this works. It's Bron, LeVert, Luka, Giannis, Money Mitch. Yeah! Okay, I think we salvaged the bench. We made it serviceable for sure. That Giannis trade, bro, I actually gave up a lot, but like it's Giannis. I didn't give up a lot considering it's number 34. But we got the real big 3 now. Let's go ahead and hoop, man. Bron, this is his last season, so we lose this year. We got to run it without LeBron. We'll still have Luka and Giannis, so, you know, that's great. But we'd have to run it without LeBron. Yeah, Luka and Giannis are under contract for multiple years, so that's great. It may take us some time to get everything ironed out, start playing together as a team. We end up winning 53 games. I feel like we dropped off a bit after the deadline. Luka is your MVP. Evan Mobley, most improved. What are we talking about? His numbers barely went up. I'm not disrespecting Evan Mobley at all, but like he's too good to win most improved. Giannis all NBA first with Luka. No all NBA for Bron. That's okay, Unc. Yeah, Luka and Giannis were awesome. Poor Giannis working triple OT. He had to play 85 games. Round 1, we got the Mavs. All right, Luka, I expect a masterclass out of you. Let's go. Game 1, we win. Game 2, we win. We'll lose the 3rd, win the 4th, and Lakers in 6? Nope. We lose game 6, so we are on the verge of blowing a 3-1 lead. Let's shorten this up to a 9-man rotation and lock in for game 7. If we blow a 3-1 to Dallas, Nico Harrison would probably throw a parade, even though they didn't win the chip. Well, Nico Harrison, there's your parade. Luka had 33 in this one. He averaged 19? Bron averaged 19. Giannis was good. Luka sold against his former team. The lights were too bright. 7-game series. You give me less points than 87-year-old Bron. Are we serious? And my bench was trash. Karis LeVert, shout out to you. And Jaden Hardy. And Dalton Connect was cool. But everybody else, man, yeah, I don't know what happened. Ben Simmons, Mitchell Robinson, I guess we don't expect y'all to score, but we just blew a 3-1 lead to the Mavericks, and they just won the chip. So we win that series. In theory, we have a chance of going on to win the championship. Bron is out of here, so now it's just Luka and Giannis. I mean, you know, still a pretty cool duo. But we got to fill out the rest of this team. I don't know that we'll have cap space. The good news is a lot of the players we have on our team, like our role players, they're on some really nice contracts. We'll head right to team player options. Connect, of course, we'll pick yours up. Monty, sure, man. Because I'm thinking we can take him, get a first. Never mind, nobody wants him. That's a shame. Does Pat Connaughton have a player option on that contract? He doesn't. Okay, so he's out of here. I'm not re-signing him. He's not good. With all due respect. All right, so we're going to re-sign Mitchell Robinson. And I think we should have a mid-level to spend, but really nothing else. So as far as like mid-level money, wait, I can offer 27 million? That's a lot. I mean, I would have to not re-sign Mitchell if I want to spend that 27, but that might be a good idea. Or we could get somebody for like 17 mil, re-sign Mitchell for his 10, you know? Actually, I have a great idea for this money. Mitchell Robinson, I'm not going to re-sign you. Everybody else, y'all can all go, okay? You might be thinking, Danny, you're a doofus. What are you doing? Just let me cook. Give me like 10 seconds to cook here. We got 27 mil, right? We go to the last day of free agency. Typically, there'll be guys that don't get signed until the final day, and then they're like, oh, that 27 mil doesn't look so bad anymore. So could we get Triple J? Maybe. Let me sim to the very final day. I give you this. I don't think he's going to take that. Tari will definitely take it. We might be able to get 2 players here. If I could get Keegan Murray for like 14 mil, that wouldn't be bad. And then a lot of forwards in here for sure. And then I got like 13, 14 more million to spend. John Collins, will you take 13 mil? No. Okay. Well, this didn't really work the way I thought it would. Sometimes in free agency, KD will sit in here for like the entire time. That's what I was hoping for. Justin Edwards will sign you, and then I'll throw out like a minimum to Andre Drummond. I used all my offers today. I sold. The Justin Edwards offer ended up getting matched. That did not go according to plan. So here's what we got to do now. We're going to pivot to Giannis being our center. Bench isn't great. You know what? We got a decent amount of 80 pluses. It's not horrible, but we don't have a lot of picks if we want to upgrade by any means. I should have re-signed Mitchell. I really should have. That was my fault. But you know, it happens. You make mistakes. Honestly, as crazy as it sounds, I feel like trading for Giannis was kind of a mistake. We were rolling. We might have been able to win the championship if I just added the right role player, and instead I was like, let's get a star mid-season. We saw how that worked out for the Lakers this year. It didn't result in the championship. I mean, I feel like just integrating a new star that fast is so hard. I mean, it is a video game, so it probably doesn't matter. I guess we just didn't have enough, but our role players were playing well, and I messed up what we had going on, so that's on me. But we're gonna start simulating this year, see how it goes. I think the Giannis and Luka duo should be pretty formidable. We are 7-11. My goodness. Are we serious? Oh, okay. What? No way, dude. No way we're 10 games below 500. Bron, we miss you, bro. Come back. Okay, so Giannis is only giving me 21 a game. What's the problem? Is his shot tendency low? No, I want to make sure that's on a 99, but I need you to give me more, Giannis, for sure. Especially because you're playing so much. You should be getting more buckets. Let's see. Estimated wins. Giannis just isn't as impactful as I would have hoped. And the rest of the role players are just awful. That's what it really is. Our role players suck. I guess that's the problem with going all in for a star is you end up with lackluster depth. Keegan Murray's furious. I should be furious at you, averaging only 12 points per game. Giannis needs some help. Luka needs some help. Look at you, averaging 12 points, complaining. Okay, so let's see what's going on. We got the Grizzlies selling. I'm not going to fall into the trap of trying to get another star. I just need some good role players, man. Because my role players are not enough. It's not enough. All right, Keegan Murray, we're just going to do you in the trade finder. Zubac? Hey, man. Big Zoo? And they give me a first? Yes. Big Zoo, I might see if I can trade you for somebody else, but no guarantees. You may be sticking around. I think Zoo would be a great lob threat to play next to our guy, Luka. I really like Andrew Nemhard. His numbers in the game aren't that great, though. No, don't fall for the trap. I'm not going to get another star. Let me chill. All right, Dalton Connect didn't really take the year 3 leap that we needed. So let's go Jaden Hardy Connect. But Jaden Hardy, I mean, he's still decent off the bench, but for the right offer, we'd be willing to trade him. I think that Malik Beasley is a catch and shoot guy. Could be perfect. Jalen Wells, another solid role player. Koulibaly. I mean, he's not playing very well, but him and Kaishan George are both very valuable players. Also, Khalil Ware could be an option. I think we go Bees. I mean, 2 firsts is kind of crazy, though. What if we do connect 2 first? Could we pivot to somebody who maybe fits our roster a bit better? Nah. Man, I feel like we're kind of stuck. I mean, the Zubac trade was solid, but is that going to be enough to save our season? I don't think so. Jeremy Sohan, he's playing for a minimum, though. That's a 1-year contract, so we couldn't even keep him long term, you know? Honestly, we might have to stand pat for now. Giannis, you're going to go back to the 4. And Ben Simmons, I want you to be my backup center. We're running Clipper ball, Zubac and Simmons. I'm relying on Zoo to save my season. Come on, Big Zoo. Already won a couple games with him. We also lost a couple games, so I don't know how much he's helping so far. Yeah, Big Zoo! Get us back to 500. Big Zoo! Come on! Okay, Zubac might have actually saved our season. Well, we lost a few at the end. I don't even know if we made the play-in. I'm not going to lie to you. Luka, Giannis, all-NBA first team. They made the playoffs 1 through... Oh, gosh. They made the playoffs 1 through 16 without seeds. I'm going to change it back to regular next time. Oh, so there was no play-in. We didn't even get a chance. That's a shame. But we'll be back. We'll be back. And I'm going to change the format back to how it is in the real-life NBA. Then remove rule changes because rule changes mess stuff up. All right, there we go. Play-in tournament is back. And now rule changes will be off from this point forward. I haven't drafted anybody, and that may have been an oversight by me. That may have been a mistake. But I feel like now it's too late. We got our guys. We kind of got to rock with them. I'm going to trade LeVert for a couple first. Jaden Hardy, if I could get some first for you, I would probably take that. 6th pick. Now, I literally just said how I haven't drafted anybody, but it's too late. They're kind of throwing me a lob. Do I want to dunk it? Because the 6th pick could get us a really good young player. All right, let's take it. At 6, we could get Taj Ariza, Eliza Williams. Taj plays the 2. Yeah, we could use a 2. Welcome to the team, Taj Ariza. 76 overall to begin his career. We take the option for Dalton Connect. Monty, we're good. Burr Wrights, we don't have anybody. We actually have some money to spend here once again, and could we clear more? If we traded, I mean, not saying this would be the smartest thing to do, but, well, who else got offers? Everybody's got offers from their teams. Okay, no, we're not going to go all out to clear out cap space. But I was going to say we trade Zoo. We'd have a decent amount of salary cap space. He says he's annoyed right now for whatever reason. Not really sure what I did to bro, but is what it is. I'll take Jordan Poole. That's a nice signing. About $16 million for JP. Welcome to the team. Good bench player for us. Then we still have some more money. How much do we have? We got about 15 mil. We're going to save that for the last day of free agency and hope that that actually works out. Because prior, it didn't really work the way I wanted it to. Oh, I wish I could get Kawhi. Gigi Jackson. We can sign Gigi. Oh, no, we can't. Jimmy? He's going to regress more. We'll take AJ Johnson and bank on him getting better. And then on the minimum, can I snag somebody like Josh Okogie? Did that offer even go through? Whoops. Okay, there we go. Now it's through. We get AJ, we get Okogie, and there's still one more day left. I'll sign D Melt. I'll sign Earl Jenkins. No, I won't. I'll sign AJ Green. All right, cool. Connect gets better. Jordan Poole. We have a lot of 2 guards now, don't we? JP, I'm going to play you at the 2, though. AJ Johnson, you're going to stay at the 2. Scottie Pippen, you're going to play PG. Taj Ariza, you're going to play small forward where you go up. Okay, I like that. I like our offseason a lot. We have a few first-round picks. If we want to use Taj Ariza in the deal, we could, but I kind of want to have him as a young piece for the future. Hopefully, he'll get better. Zoo is refusing to re-sign? Oh. Well, depending on how this year goes, we may be forced to trade Zubac. We're again struggling, and Zoo is mad. I got Luka and Giannis. How am I so trash? We're right where we were last year, basically. 20-31. We went on a 6-game losing streak. Zubac is heated. I should be heated. You're averaging a triple single, buddy. All right, Zoo. I'm going to trade you with a couple picks. Hopefully we get somebody good here. Misi. Man, I don't know. Is trading Zoo for somebody really going to change the game for us? Looking at estimated wins, it's Luka, it's Giannis. Connect hasn't been bad. Taj Ariza, well, he hasn't played, so I can't even say too much about his game. AJ Green hasn't been good. DeAnthony Melton, Ben Simmons, Pippen Jr. So the whole bench really isn't contributing much of anything. JP, though, shout out to my GOAT. It seems like he's doing his job well. I'm going to see who's available around the league. Maybe there's a center. No matter what we do, we always need a center. Lakers need a center, man. Do we go back and get Walker Kessler? Honestly, wouldn't be the worst idea. We were playing so well with Big Walker, man. He's in Portland nowadays. We got to welcome him back with open arms because ever since he left, nothing has been the same. I will give you AJ Johnson and Zubac. Oh, maybe I should ask him for a pick or something. But we'll take Walker Kessler gladly. I think rebounding's super important in this game. Walker Kessler's going to give us rebounding in that front court. Then as far as the bench goes, it seems like Ben Simmons has basically been useless. You know who's low-key a cheat code in this game? Okay, I was going to say James Wiseman, but maybe they nerfed him. I swear he used to be decent, though. Day'Ron Sharp and Zoe. Day'Ron's been 46% for my center isn't what I'm looking for. Keon Ellis and Brandon Boston, though, 2 solid guards. Malachi Branham. Oh, he's having a really good season. Yes. We'll bring him in to be the backup too. All right, Pippen Jr. I might need a different look at the backup PG. Give me Jaden Hardy back. He just gets buckets. So it's Branham, Hardy. We'll give Taj Ariza a shot here. Then we need a power forward and a center. Mo Wagner. Ooh, Ian Jackson's usually really good in the sim, but we're not looking for a 2 at the moment. Maybe we are. Maybe we take him, bro. He's having such a good season. Then I'm gonna trade Branham for a power forward or a center. Give me iHeart, you think? Trey Johnson? I'm sorry. I have to. JP? Now you kind of got to go. Give me a power forward or a center. Nemhard, not who I'm looking for. He's an 88, though. Double O, Kong's not playing well, though. You know what? Look, hear me out for a second. We're going to take Nemhard, right? And we are going to flip Nemhard 2 first. We should be able to get a really good backup power forward or center. Maybe both. Derek Lively? Get Luka back with his guy, D Live? Mark Williams. It all leads us back to Money Mark. We're going to win a championship with him. Now just give me a power forward and we will be fully in business. Doesn't have to be anybody too good. Give me Mo Wagner. All right, cool. So now we're looking at a team. Let's do a 10-man rotation. It's Luka, Trey Johnson, Connect, Giannis, Kessler, Mark. Whoa. We cooked. We cooked. We really did. I believe in this team. Don't let me down. At least get me to 500 by the end of the season. We're going to have a really similar record to last year, aren't we? We end up winning 42. Does that get us in the play-in? I wasn't paying attention to the seed up top. Luka, Giannis, first team, nice. And we're 10 seed. All right, we got to win back-to-back, but I think that's possible with a squad like this. Round 1 play-in, bro. Wolves win the chip. So here's the thing. Trey Johnson will get better. Ian Jackson will get better. Giannis might get worse at 33. But we got guys that are set to improve. Trey and Ian both on their rookie contracts too, which is beautiful. Speaking of rookie deals, we got to give Dalton Connect his extension, which I will gladly do. He's played well for us. And with that contract, it could be a lot easier to find a trade involving Connect. We can make some deals. Welcome back Kuzma. Welcome in Isaiah Joe. Give me 8 in here. All right, cool. That wraps free agency. Kuz gets worse. Tajariza gets better. Jaden Hardy gets worse. Man, I thought Trey Johnson would get better. Ian Jackson got a little better, but I thought Trey would go up quite a bit. Now that we have a full season with this team, I'm expecting a lot. We come out a lot stronger than we have in previous years. Still nothing crazy, just a few games above 500, but it's very early. There we go. I'll catch y'all at the deadline. This time we won't be 10 games below 500. Thank goodness. This is the type of basketball I wanted to see here in Los Angeles. How about a 36-15 record, 10-game win streak before the deadline? Guys don't want to get traded, so they're playing at a high level. But there's got to be at least one weak link in here because we're worse than the Thunder. We're worse than the Wolves. We got to get a little bit better. Giannis, man, I need Giannis giving me more, but he can do that in the playoffs. I'm fine with him and Luka not playing as heavy a minutes in the regular season if it means they'll be rested and ready to go in the postseason. How about Walker Kessler, man? His estimated wins aren't as high as I would have thought. Matter of fact, Mark Williams has actually been a lot better. My guy, Money Mark. And then Dalton Connect hasn't been great. Okay. Honestly, we could trade Walker couple first, get a better starting wing than Dalton Connect. Or we could go get Sengun. We could get Conrad and Jalen Johnson. Wait, do we have to give up another player in this deal? It's Isaiah Joe. This is a good deal. This is a really good deal. It gives us a lot more wing depth. Jalen Johnson, you're going to play the 3. That means we got too many wings, though. And like I told y'all, Dalton Connect hasn't played as well as I would have hoped this year. We can trade him for a backup center, though, pretty easily, I'd assume. Is this where we go get D Live? Yeah, I think it is. Welcome to the team, Derek. So we're looking at a team that's Luka, Trey Johnson, Jalen Johnson, Giannis, Mark Williams, Derek Lively, Conrad, Ian Johnson, Jaden Hardy, Tajariza. We like it. We like it. I think we got rid of a few guys who might have been hurting us a little bit and added in players that should help. I also think Mark Williams being in that starting role will be big because he's been playing so well for us. He deserves to start. He was playing way better than Walker Kessler, despite Kessler being a higher overall. Look at that. They got us first in the power rankings. They know we're something serious. Number 1 in the conference, too. It might have took me some time, but we're here. We're ready to compete. 23, 7, and 10 from Luka on the season. Coach Bud's coaching us now. They fired JJ. He had to fire up the podcast again. Number 1 seed. And Giannis, Luka, I might ask y'all to play a little bit more here in a second. For now, we'll let y'all chill because we should be able to cruise through round 1. Are you kidding me? If we blow another 3-1. No. Okay, but first off, 90 bench utilization is sick work. That's too much. I'm not saying you've got to be Tom Thibodeau, but play your bench a little bit. Play your starters a little more. You're playing the bench too much. I did not mean to go in Simcast Live. Let's go in the regular Simcast Game 7. I think we should be fine here. No! They're not going to do this to me. They're not going to do this to me. I'm the 1 seed. You understand me? I'm the 1 seed. I'm the 1 seed. Oh my gosh. I'm not going to say it again. Yes, I am. I'm the 1 seed. All right, we got to re-sign a bunch of guys. Ian Jackson, thank you for not wanting an unreasonable amount of money for your overall. Trey Johnson, Conrad, we'll re-sign all y'all. I don't know if I can afford all this. I hope I can. We can. Ooh, we could sign like Champagny here. Minimum contract, that's a great deal. Give me an Akil as well on a minimum. Nice. And then there's probably some guys who we can trade like Kuz. We don't need you anymore, man. Couple firsts for Kuzma. Aiden Duramenko, you can go. Couple more firsts just to have those in our back pocket. Giannis gonna continue to get worse. There you go, Trey Trey Johnson. That's what we needed. Conrad gets better. Taj gets better. This is good. This is good. This is really good. We have a lot of small forwards once again. You know what, Taj, can you play the 2? You go down a little bit. Conrad goes down a little bit at the 2 as well. All right, we'll let it rock out for now. See how things go on the season. I think we got robbed last year of at least making it to the, I don't know, second round? Like, is that crazy to say? I think we should have made round 2 at the very least. And now we're trash. Oh, maybe it was just a slow start. Okay, man. I mean, look, this isn't good. 28-20. Giannis is done. He's washed. Oh my gosh. Ian Jackson's scoring a ton, given the few minutes he's getting off the bench. Yeah, Ian Jackson's like one of our best players. He needs to play more. Trey Johnson's really good too, but is Jalen Johnson any good for us or what? Let's see. Yeah, he's all right. Conrad hasn't been very good, but Giannis, look, man, you're 35. I want to see if there's anybody out there who could change the game for us. Amen Thompson and Sengun. Hey, or we could go LaMelo and Bryson Tilley. Noah Sengue, Braden Burry's 2 really good young players. We got some offers here. I'll tell you that. We got some offers. I mean, obviously, but like some good ones. I think I want to take LaMelo and Bryson Tilley. Wait, hold that thought. Are there any selling teams that have some really good superstars? Because that might kind of change the trajectory of where I go with this. The Bucks have Elijah Arenas. Get well soon, Elijah. We could trade for him. Nuggets still have Joker. I mean, it's always worth a try. I think I want to start with Elijah. He should be on his rookie contract. He might be. 20 million on a rookie deal is crazy though, isn't it? He's another 2 guard, isn't he? We can play him probably a point guard though, which means he might come off the bench, but we'll figure it out later. I'll give you Conrad. That's not going to work financially. He's making a little too much. Would Derek Lively work? No, still no. All right, I'll give you Conrad. You just throw me somebody else just to fill out the salary. Y'all got anybody on an egregious deal or anything? No. Throw me Bona. Oh my gosh, why do they value him so much? Who's y'all's worst player? They just have like good young players. Give me Ricky Council, I guess. I'll throw in a first, throw in 2. See, they value Ricky Council too, which is going to make this trade harder to do. All right, I'll give you one more pick. That's really all I have for you. And I can give you Nikhil. I'll throw you Jaden Hardy. That's not going to work financially. Give me Oche. I'll give you Jaden Hardy. Deal. Okay. We got Elijah. He cannot play the 2, or he cannot play the 1. That's not great. Trey Johnson can play the 3 though. But then we don't need Jalen. What am I thinking? Jalen. Maybe we trade Jalen for Sengun. Or this is Sengue, dude. Because the dudes from the draft classes are just overpowered. They help you win. I'm going to take Sengun though. Sengun will play center. We're going to stick by our guy Giannis. Bench will be, I trust Mark to be off my bench. Derek Lively. We could play D Live as a 4. Yeah, it'll be a little weird, but you're going to play the 4 D Live. Need a point guard. Nikhil, you're going to play PG. All right. This is a crazy 10-man rotation. Like, if we don't run the league the rest of this season, basketball might just be fake, man. Yeah, look at that. First game, we beat the Nuggets by about 100. There it goes. We're going on a run. We haven't lost. Can't wait to get the 1st seed and then lose to the 8th seed coming out the play-in. It'll be a lot of fun. Hey, bro, I got to hurry up and get my championship because I got so many rebuilds that need to be recorded. Teams are going to start getting eliminated more and more. Got a lot of rebuilds that have to be ready. Cam Boozer, your most valuable player. Ime, coach of the year for the Rockets. Luka still makes first team. Elijah Arenas, All-NBA. He averaged 24. So, yeah, the Elijah pickup was big for us. We're the 3 spot. Let's go ahead and win this championship, man. Round 1 is Dallas. Luka, don't do it again. We're up 3-2. We win in 6. We make it out of the first round, and we're probably about 40 minutes into the video. I don't know because I haven't edited it, but it feels like we should be about 40 minutes into the video, and we just made it out the first round. We're 2-2 with OKC. We're going to do a 9-man rotation. Matter of fact, make it an 8-man, bro. It's the playoffs. Game 5. Man, bro, they got everybody. They assembled the Avengers. All right, game 6. Come on. At least make it close. At least make it interesting. Or don't. That's cool too. Because this team just loves to disappoint me. Hey, I'm winning this Laker team a championship. I will win this Laker team a championship. Draft day. We don't have any picks. Who's in the draft? It doesn't matter. Team options? No. Let me go to team options. We got Taj Ariza. Elijah Arenas I have to pay. Can we even afford to pay him? I don't know. Please. Oh, he should get an offer though, which will allow us to go over the hard cap, match that offer, hopefully. Come on, somebody offer Elijah. I know somebody's gonna offer him a deal. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna have to clear up this money. How much do I have to clear? Okay, about 10. We can do that. We can work with that. I don't want to trade Ian Jackson. I don't want to trade Ariza. I mean, I guess I'll trade Derek Lively, Jordan Hawkins. We could get, I need a power forward ideally who's making less money. You know what? We'll just take Jordan Hawkins because he's making less and he's still a serviceable player. We'll give Elijah his contract there. And then Oche, can I afford to give you a deal? Oh, nice. I can. And I'll throw out a few minimums to top things off. Free agency is done. Giannis goes down once again. We have a few picks to work with going into the season. I know we need to get a power forward for Jordan Hawkins if possible. Vando return. I'm good, man. You were so bad in your first tenure, at least in the game of 2K. Rui return, maybe. Patrick Williams. I see Patrick Williams on a lot of 2K championship teams. So I'm going to say that that's not a coincidence. And having Patrick Williams leads to win. Is that a good hypothesis? I don't know, man. I'm just a 2K YouTuber. I can't afford to re-sign Luka at the moment. That's not great. But we won't worry about that until later. Let's do a 10-man rotation for the regular season. And yeah, let's start simulating. I'll catch y'all at the deadline. We're 31-18. Part of me wants to do nothing because the conference feels like it's wide open and I don't want to shake things up too crazy. And I feel like I've shook up the roster just so much throughout this video. I want to give them a chance to rock out for the rest of the season. Don't make me regret it, fellas. Go on a good run. There we go. Come on. I trust my guys to get it done. No, I don't. They sell every time in the playoffs. But with a 1 seed, okay, we're maybe the 2 seed, maybe the 3 seed, whatever. LeBron? What you mean LeBron? Jason Kidd, coach of the year. Defense wins championships, doesn't it, Jason? Luka led the team in scoring. Elijah Arenas was solid. Let's go. Round 1, Warriors. What the Halliburton? Bro, that Pacers game was crazy. I don't know when this Lakers rebuild will get posted. I'm recording it on April 30th because they could get eliminated today. But that Pacers game last night, golly, crazy hoops. We win in round 1. Oh my gosh, the 8 seed upset the 1 seed. That makes my job so much easier. Yes. Okay. OKC. Their team's ridiculous. We know this. So already off the bat, we're going to do an 8-man rotation. Game 1 goes to us. Yeah! We're going to the finals against the Wizards. Oh my gosh, this team is terrible. Hey, Austin, nice to see you over there in Washington, buddy. Sorry we got to beat y'all like this. We win in 5. Luka Doncic, your finals MVP. There it is. Oh, man. What a crazy rebuild. That was challenging for sure, but nonetheless, I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you made it all the way to the end, comment Giannis, because how did we trade for Giannis, bro? Crazy. Hope y'all have a great day. I don't know if I already asked you to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, but, you know, like and subscribe if you want. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.